I first looked into laser hair removal about the same time that I started transitioning, which was August of last year. Unfortunately, at the time, I was nowhere near a Milan clinic, so I had to choose a different option. After a recent move, I realized there was one right down the street, and I just knew I had to check it out. It is the golden standard, so how could I not? I did look into a local clinic near me. They did okay work, but when I came to Milan, it was pretty clear that the standard of care is totally different. The technology is better. At the old place, they would slather you up with this cooling gel and you kind of feel like a slug on the table. I do appreciate that Milan uses an air-cooled technology. It's very comfortable. There's no pain, nothing like that. The technical knowledge that the tech doing the laser actually showed was amazing. The confidence that she walked into the room with, and the way she spoke, the way she made me feel comfortable, was something I appreciated very much. Personally, for me, I knew it was the right place when I walked in and they made me feel comfortable. They made me feel safe. They didn't look at me any differently for being transgender. That feeling of acceptance and knowing you're not going to be treated any differently just because of who you are or how you present is, I think, something most people take for granted. Being transgender is something that affects every single aspect of every way you live your life. I realized at Milan that that didn't have to be an issue. They made sure I was comfortable every step of the way, that I felt supported, that I was in good hands, no matter whether I'm transgender or not. It's very important for any client, that you make the process simple, easy to understand, that you make it known that this is going to be what's going to happen, and that you will see results. I was blown away by how quickly I got results. Literally after the first appointment, it was like a 90% reduction in hair. I was absolutely in shock. I didn't have to shave for, I think, the first week after I had my first appointment, and within 3 weeks it was just gone. Every single time I go in, I look forward to the results. I look forward to the fact that I know I'm gonna look and feel my best. And it's something you can't really put a price on. I wouldn't trade this feeling for the world. So after a year of, the transition process and having worked with people who provide services to people who are transitioning, I wish everybody would approach the process like Milan does, how they make you feel comfortable, how they go out of their way to make you feel comfortable, how they approach things with so much confidence. It makes you feel good about going into this. They know what they're doing. You know you're in good hands. You know you can trust them. And you know that at the end of the day, you're going to look your best. So being transgender and not identifying with the way, your body looks is stressful, to say the least. You look in the mirror and you see all the hair, and it just brings your entire mood down to the ground. Like, this shouldn't be there. I don't want it there. I feel like I'm unattractive, like I'm ugly, like I can't love myself. So every appointment that goes by, every time the hair gets a little bit thinner, every time that it starts to become clear, means that every day I can wake up and love myself a little bit more. I can look in the mirror and like what I see. The last year has been eye-opening, both in terms of how comfortable I feel in my own skin and how confident I feel as a person. And they're really tied together. You look good, you feel good. You feel good, and the world is your oyster. I mean, really, I never would have expected this sort of confidence from myself. I can put myself out there. I can be more authentic. I feel like I can make friends for the first time because I'm not hiding anything about myself. And I appreciate that Milan has been there to support me the entire way. Anybody who is looking for laser hair removal, absolutely, don't wait. Get it done. I promise the results that you see and the relief that you will feel are worth it.